I like to, every now and then, I'll go into a meditation, think about what's bothering me that day, and say, back it up, Zoli, back it up. And then keep backing it up until you get to the original piece, the original mess up, the original diversion from your path, and you'll find it. You'll find it, and you can see it all laid out in front of you.
You just have to give yourself the space to do that work and to back it up.
Oh, that's the hardest thing. I fight that dichotomy every day. As I say, I like to work. I like to rearrange. I'm a Montana housewife. I got a lot to do. I like that. And it's like pulling damn teeth to get me, okay, Zola, you need to sit down and do a guided meditation. Well, I'll do that in 10 minutes. But I've spent my life doing that kind of work. And where I am now, I'm in a very different place. So I'm a little imbalanced in the other way. So I'll figure it out or not. I'll let you know.
Please do. We could all use some advice on getting that balance. Life
Well, me
seems so
too.
messy.
I only talk about why, Zoe, you talk about yourself all the time. Because there's nothing else to base it on. I'm not a teacher. I'm not a counselor, a doctor, a guru. I'm me. I'm just me. And I believe that if I can look at the simplicity of me just being a being, that if you like what I'm saying, for God's sakes, have some grace in yourself and give yourself a break, because we're all just idiots, I swear. But they say, well, you're God incarnate. Well, I don't feel that a lot. I just don't. Maybe I'm not evolved enough to, but what I feel mainly is my personhood, my dealing with my emotions, with my marriage, with my cat, with my grocery shopping, with my housekeeping, whatever, my writing. We're supposed to be here and do things. But there's that balance once again about how do you manage to just be. So when we do that, I find in small portions and I focus on myself and I'm honest about that authenticity. There's been a hard path for me. Myers-Briggs, I'm an INFP. So I'm a really inner type person. I'm not really social, but I like being with people in a social environment occasionally. So you have to find out who you are and what works for you and not to let people bully you and to take care of their needs and you are ignoring your own. Now that's hard to do if you're in a family, if you're in a work, but you don't always get to do that. But the more we find out about who we are by looking in that mirror again, gradually, incrementally, piece by piece, the feathers on that dark bird will fall off and become lighter.
Well, that feels relaxing and much easier to handle.
I hope something works. I drive myself crazy with that. I really do. Most of my totem animals are birds. There's the crow, there's the raven, there's the blackbird, there's the this, there's the that. It's like God saying to me this life, Zoli, your work is to go within yourself and be just friggin' miserable until you quit fighting it and then tell other people, just say, this is my path. It may not be yours. But that's why I talk about myself and my being, because I don't think I'm any different than you. I'm not an alien. I'm not the head of a galactic federation. I'm just myself. And that's all I can be. And that's what I'm asking of you. You don't have to be special. You don't have to be the big leader. Maybe you do. If you do, God help you. But most of us, we deal with life on a daily basis, and there's a lot of dignity and kindness. And that's how we grow and share.